Ravens fans, sometimes the biggest stories of training camp aren't just the stars, they are the players that nobody's talking about, because every year there's always one rookie, one young player, one unexpected name that's forcing the coaches to pay attention. And honestly, Elijah Sarratt might be that guy for Baltimore, because the more we hear about him, the more it feels like he's putting himself in position to earn real opportunities, not next year, not 2 years from now, this season. And today we're breaking down why Elijah Sarratt could become one of the biggest surprises on the Ravens roster. When fans talk about the Ravens offense, they usually start with Lamar Jackson, then Derrick Henry, then Zay Flowers, then Mark Andrews, and understandably so, those are the stars, but great offenses need more than stars. They need depth, they need role players, they need unexpected contributors. And sometimes the difference between a good offense and a great offense is finding another reliable weapon. And that's where Elijah Sarratt becomes interesting, because this isn't about talent, it's about opportunity. There are snaps available, there are targets available, and there are roster spots available. Training camp hasn't even started yet. Nothing is guaranteed, which means every young receiver has a chance to make a statement, and Elijah seems determined to do exactly that. One thing that keeps showing up when people talk about Elijah Sarratt is preparation, attention to detail, consistency, professional habits. Those things might not create headlines, but coaches love them, because talent gets you noticed, preparation gets you on the field, and when a rookie earns trust early, good things usually follow. Another reason this story is interesting is Declan Doyle, because this offense is evolving, new ideas, new concepts, new wrinkles. And whenever our offense changes, new opportunities appear. Sometimes veterans benefit, sometimes young players benefit. And if Sarratt proves he can execute the details of the offense consistently, he could become one of the biggest beneficiaries. And let's be honest, playing with Lamar changes everything, because Lamar creates opportunities. Defenses are forced to account for him. Defenses are forced to account for Derrick Henry. Defenses are forced to account for Zay Flowers, which means somebody is going to see favorable matchups. The question becomes, who takes advantage? And Elijah Sarratt clearly wants to be one of those players. And honestly, a lot of fans are overlooking him because he's a rookie, and that's understandable. Most rookies don't become major contributors immediately, but every year, a few do. Every year, somebody surprises people, and the Ravens have built a reputation for finding value in unexpected places. That's why this name is worth watching. Now, let's be realistic. Success doesn't necessarily mean 1,000 yards. Success doesn't necessarily mean becoming wide receiver one. Success could simply mean just becoming a reliable contributor, making important catches, moving the chains, earning Lamar's trust, and creating enough impact that defensive coordinators have to account for him. Because if Elijah Sarratt becomes a legitimate contributor, the offense becomes deeper, the offense becomes harder to defend, and Lamar Jackson gets another option. That's what championship teams want, not just stars, but multiple players capable of making defenses pay. So at the end of the day, I'm not saying Elijah Sarratt is guaranteed to become a star, but I am saying this: the opportunity is there, the buzz is growing. The coaching staff clearly sees the potential, and if he continues stacking good days in training camp, don't be surprised if he starts carving out a bigger role than people expect, because right now, he feels like one of the most intriguing players on the entire roster. Now, I want to hear from you, Ravens fans. How big of a role do you think Elijah Sarratt will have this season? Future starter, reliable contributor, hidden weapon, breakout rookie? Drop your comments below, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you all for watching the videos on Gridiron Flock TV. I'm gonna continue to bring you all the updated news when it comes to the Ravens, and you already know, we out.